Understand emotional ties and transcend karma. Part 1 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 1st, 2005 in Hungary.
Anybody, any more questions? Yes.
我有2个问题，一个是今天早上打坐的是一个体验，一个呢就是关于另外我这个孩子小同修的问题哈。今天早上在打坐的很早的时候，我有一个体验，就是说看到一个很亮很长的一个隧道，非常非常的亮，然后顶端好像坐的是师傅，是在那个出头的地方是师傅坐在那儿，然后它亮的我就是我的眼睛已经下意识了就不能闭得很定了，我是这个智慧眼看，但是我也不能很定看下去，然后好像后来又出现也是类似这样的情况，我不知道是什么意思。
什么意思？有什么意思嘛？看到里面师傅还有什么意思？
我也挺高兴的。
好高兴就行。
另外呢，就是这次我来打禅呢，我的女儿15岁，她也在修行，她每次跟我去共修。这次呢，因为上学的情况，她不能来，所以她也很遗憾，她也很想念师父。另外就是说，这次你师父能让我们在这延长下来，我决定延长下来呢。她也很同意，她也给我单位打电话请假的。但是她现在挺想我的，我感觉她挺想念我的。
就是哎呀，这几天而已，怎么那么执着嘛？你还活着，等一下回去了，几天而已，连佛也想不到，天天就有问题。
我觉得机会难得，所以我就选择了师父。OK。
不要鼓励他那么执着心啊！15岁了，又不是 baby。Okay, next one, anybody?
Master, in one of your books I read that human beings can get initiation only on the physical level. Why is it?
Did I say that? Did I say human being can get initiated only in physical level?
I remember, but probably it's not correct.
I don't think so. It's not like that, so strict black and white like that, no. No, I probably say that only real human can get initiation. Not the astral manifested for 5 days or the second for 8 days, etc., etc. Yeah? That's what I mean. Because you could also teach other beings, but they could learn it up there. Sometimes they manifest and learn around here. I guess for some reason I said something that I don't remember, okay? Bring me that tape and then I explain to you, alright? Maybe I say something like in the physical body it's easier to practice, and many other beings come down here to get the physical body so that they can practice. Yeah.
2 beavatott társunk is mondja, hogy egyesült a Mesterrel. Tévednek, vagy tényleg így van? Nincsenek itt.
Two of our fellow practitioners say that they reach the level of being one with Master. Are they true or correct? These people are not here.
Who are they? Or if they're not here, and are they in the list of the sincere people?
No.
Then I think they're not. Both are second level, sorry. The second level, they're very itchy to become Buddha because they have the power of intellect and they can talk very well. And people believe them, people, wow, how you can talk so good like that, and then they begin to, their ego inflates it up, and then they make trouble. I told you guys many times, just be cool, practice if you're Buddha or not, everybody knows inside, eh? And I will announce it anyway, but they're too in a hurry. The people who go out and announce themselves mostly like that, they are not a Buddha, I'm telling you. I would be happy if everybody just became Buddha just like that, eh? It takes a lot of merit, devotion, and goodness inside. Of course, enlightenment, huh? Okay, never mind. Most of the Buddha, when they became Buddha, they don't know it because it's the grace of the Master as well. They do feel that they're clean, but because it's so subtle, it goes slowly, you know? So even you arrive there, you don't feel it. Understand? Not much. So I have to tell them. And then they will realize that they will try to concentrate in that, and then they will realize better. It's like the people who just became a doctor, he's too busy. Yeah? Too busy to realize that he's a doctor, no? But after a while he worked in the hospital and everything settled down, and then he has money from his job, and then he really realized that it's, he knows he's a doctor, but it's difficult for him to have a feeling, yeah? Oh, never mind. But they will know if they lose it. That's the thing. They will know that they lose it. Whenever they lost the Buddhahood or the level go down, they know it. Okay. Okay, just like you have a driver license for a long time, you don't always sit here and know that you have a driver license, no? But you know for sure when the police took it away, yeah? When you lost it, then you know, oh my God, my driver license. Otherwise, you have it all the time here in your pocket, and you never even think about it. No big deal. You become Buddha, no big deal. Yeah, next.
Master, the phrases you taught us, the gift. The other day before I slept, I could feel the whole cosmos all singing that phrase.
Yes.
And every particle and triggering it more and more and more.
Correct.
Before I fell asleep. I was just thinking that's some amazing thing, isn't it? I mean,
Very powerful.
do you want to tell us a little bit more about that, why we should concentrate a little bit more?
No, what else to tell you?
That would really lift the universe, right?
Yeah.
Completely.
It does.
The other thing was...
What for? I teach you if it doesn't.
No, that's
waste your
amazing.
time?
No. No, it's important. Then now I know that I'm trying to say that phrase as much as possible whenever I can.
You should.
The other thing was, the Lord of different levels, but I was thinking about our physical level. Who's the Lord of that? Is there a...
There is a Lord of physical.
Oh, is there?
He's appointed
Right.
by the astral law.
All right.
I just pick any human.
Right. Because we need someone accountable that can complain to, right? And say, look, hey, what a mess.
He knows.
What are you troubling our master for with all this Maya
So
stuff?
all the physical level people, when they pray, mostly is the Lord of the physical world responds to them.
Ah.
And any astral being pray, then they pray to the Lord of the astral. He's responsible, and he will respond accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I didn't hear your speech, but the stuff you were telling us about the obstructions from the Maya and everything, and I really felt angry, and I just felt that it wasn't fair. That they shouldn't be allowed to treat you like that. They shouldn't do it out of respect.
But you also have intelligence, no? Yes.
Yeah. I hope so.
Like I mean, it's not just him.
Yeah.
It goes two ways. Yeah. You should use your gut power. You have more power than he has.
Yeah.
But you are higher than him. And if you listen to a lower person, that's also your problem.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, God's always merciful. He forgives you and always sends somebody to help you out.
Yeah.
So he knows you're just children and don't know much. Okay? Hopefully. Hopefully you really don't know much. All right. Sometimes you self-deserve also. You can't just blame the guy. The humans have all kind of teachings since time immemorial. No? You have Buddhist teacher, you have at least the Bible, the Buddhist sutra, and in every Bible or holy teaching tell you what to do. At least the morals, physical moral, but the human don't listen.
I don't think it's because we're bad. I think it's because God is very abstract and physical things are easy to see. We've been brainwashed with that since we were born.
Yeah, but not to go walk over somebody else's head to attain something, not stealing from the brother when you don't need, not killing somebody else when just for small thing.
I think that's also bad. I think the worst thing is when we forget Master's power, God's power. We just rely on physical means to solve a problem and suffer a lot.
Now we all know. So what are you talking about?
I don't know. I'll pass it on. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more? No? For you, it's easy, huh? Just keep the 5 precepts, meditate, recite the 5 names, remember the gift, I go straight up. Sooner or later. Nothing can stop you now. Nothing can tempt you anymore. Nothing you want even to go near. When you recite these phrases I taught you, nothing go near. What's going on with your dog now? Is he inside or outside? Doesn't matter, but keep warm.
This is for the heart.
For the heart only? Oh,
Vitamins,
oh, wonderful.
special dog food.
Oh, good, good. You see, he needs some care, eh? And even if you don't bring him inside, you make a big house for him and put a little heater in there or something. The safe heater, né? Take care of him. Do not think he's just an animal, because you will lose points if you don't. Love is an important thing in spiritual practice, yeah? And love have to translate into physical action. And if you don't do it, then you're not worth a saint. And that's why it's deducted. Not because the dog do something or karma or anything. You have to prove that you're worth your title. Do it, all right? Next one. No, huh? Okay. We wait for a little water, and then we meditate. You there? You going? No. I did. What happened?
He clearly expressed he wants to stay on the friendship basis.
That's it?
Yeah,
I know.
This is what he said.
Okay, good. Then just bye-bye, okay?
Yeah.
Find someone else. Don't keep hoping, all right?
Yeah, good.
I know. You're in love with him, but he's not. It happens sometimes like that, okay? Now at least you know what it is, okay? Don't bother having a friend with him. Forget it altogether. What kind of friend? What kind of woman and a friend dating each other for a while and then become a friend? What kind of friend is that? Huh? Maybe one night stand, 2 night stand, 200 night stand, but not a friend. Yeah? Forget him. He's not bad, but he's not honest. Understand? Yeah?
I was not honest towards others, so towards him.
Towards you. Okay, now you know, eh? Forget it, okay? Not everyone we love will return our love. It's like, c'est la vie. Ça va? I'm sorry, baby. There you are. We have so small blanket.
No, it's a big one. It's a big one.
It's big one? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Sometimes it's not love, but you're more loyal, that's why. You see? You're too loyal. Sometimes because you don't have a boyfriend for a long time, and then you met him, yeah? And then he seems to be a gentleman, nah? So you just give your heart away because you don't have anybody else. But doesn't mean he's for you. Doesn't mean he's a good guy, okay? And sometimes he uses that, and I don't like that, okay? But you have to know, okay? You have to know. I know it before you tell me, but I don't want to tell you, no? You have to find out yourself, eh?
The situation as it stands.
Yeah. But I knew already he's not sincere with you, eh? He's not very sincere with you. He wasn't. Doesn't matter, okay? Affinity, Sometimes the enemy, they come back, they hurt you in different ways. They don't always use knife, gun, yeah, or whip. They use different ways to hurt you, okay? In the form of love. A lot of people use it to hurt each other, huh? It's just one of those guys. One of your enemy in the past, yeah? Okay? But you're lucky, you're not with him. Otherwise he might hold hand with some other girl and hang around you and you feel even worse. Understand this? So you feel good already that you're separated, you don't even know what he's doing. Of course, you miss him, but you can get over better. Understand this? So you're good. Sometimes the enemy, they come back, they hurt you in different ways. They don't always use knife, gun, yeah, or whip. They use different ways to hurt you, okay? In the form of love. A lot of people use it to hurt each other, huh? It's just one of those guys. One of your enemy in the past. Yeah? Okay? But you're lucky you're not with him. Otherwise he might hold hand with some other girl and hang around you and you feel even worse. Understand this? So you feel good already that you separated, you don't even know what he's doing. Of course you miss him, but you can get over better. Understand this? So you're good. Any question? No? Life after life, we have a lot of friends, we have a lot of enemies. Yeah? Not necessarily our fault that we have that enemy. But it's just the world like that, and the Maya try to work through somebody else who's maybe lower level to hurt you. And then not just one life, the next life they can find you again. You know, just show up in front of you and cause you pain like that. It's worse than stabbing with a knife. Yeah.
This is not worse than stabbing.
It's not worse?
It's not Uanderstand.
Then it's good. It's sometimes emotional pain is worse than the physical pain. That's what I mean. Yeah. A life after life, we meet people, and sometimes we react with them, and they react with you. If it's good, then they come back as your friend or as your good lover. If it's bad, they come back as people who break your heart. Yeah. So even if he will be with you, I don't think it's good for you. Yeah. So you should be happy that at least you don't have to continue. Yeah. Okay. Right. I could not tell you that he's not in love with you, but you find out and it's good. See, like this, why didn't you tell him? 2.5 years, too long.
Maybe too shy to express my feelings.
Yeah, I understand.
I was too shy.
Understand.
I was going through the situation to calm, to feel really, so that we could be kind of in tune, and I felt him, but he was escaping.
Ah, okay.
All the time.
Yeah. You should know.
So I didn't,
Okay.
but his behavior, I didn't know.
Yeah, never mind. Just a different way of hurting you. That's all. Okay? He did it before and he does it again.
So now this is the end.
And finito. C'est fini. Es ist fertig. Yeah? You feel okay or?
I think better after talking to him.
Yes?
It was clear.
More clear.
Conversation was clear. I really felt what he said. I mean, it was on the spot, and I understood it right. So I feel better because I know the truth.
Yeah. Why didn't you do that before? You see, I didn't want to tell you. I knew, but I didn't want to tell you to influence your decision. You see, I let you find out and feel it yourself, and you know what to do. Yeah, because you've grown up. Okay. That is physically speaking, eh? And spiritually speaking, we encounter sometimes our enemies or our loved one all the time. No big deal, okay? You meet this person, you might meet another again. Better. We meet our acquaintance all the time. Understand? All the time. It's not rare that you meet someone who will strike some memories in you. Sometimes you meet enemies, feel like friends. Feel like love, but it's not.
Because I had a feeling on the past life was that we were mother and son.
You have the vision?
Yeah, but I'm not sure this is...
Who is a mother?
He was the mother.
Is a mother? Not possible.
No, it wasn't. Then I was wrong.
No, you were not wrong. It's the opposite. But never mind. Mother and son are not always mother and son. You know that, huh? Yeah. Mostly they come back to pay debt to each other, yeah. Like my parents, I told you, they were my employees. And I was very good to them. I lent them some money when they're in trouble. So they came back, I can take them as parents. So I can come down here. Yeah? Okay? But of course, I have all due respect for them. I love them very much as parents. Yeah? But know yourself that nothing is the way it looks. Alright? Yeah. You even been lovers before and he betrayed you. And that's why he came back this time. He's kind of afraid of you because he felt guilty before. and he knows it don't work. Yeah, but it's good that he doesn't hurt you too much anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. You might find some. Maybe you won't find anybody else, but it's okay. Why are you laughing at? What? You happy that she stay lonely all her life?
No.
No?
But as practitioner, why not?
Yeah, why not, eh? Cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make a club like Female Bachelor Spiritual Saint Club. Yeah, cool, eh? Yeah, we can be club chairwoman. Yeah. Full of experience. 2.5 years suffering. Yeah, we have many things to do. It's not just men or women, okay? We have more interesting things to do. Try to get over it. Eh? Yeah. Anybody else who have heart problem? The doctor is here. Right, right. It's very difficult to realize who's who, eh? Yeah. Because life after life, you play so many roles, you get all confused, you know? Enemies, friends, love, hate, all kinds of things. Oh, I can tell you all the things, but you know already, huh? No, already. There's no such real thing as love in this world. You know, there might be relationship, yeah, or a friendship that lasts a long time, and maybe reincarnate again as friends, yeah. And if they practice together with you, then it is good, 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 and it is good relationship and good friend from the past life. If something hurt you or some obstructive thing, then you know it's not. Yeah. And the better for you if you practice alone is sometimes quicker, you know. You lose something, you gain something. It's always like that. Yeah. But it's painful, eh? You wish you didn't meet, huh? Yeah. You wish you don't ever have to see him, eh? It would have been better, no? Yeah. That's what we think all the time. But it happens, you know? It happens, so we just bear it, yeah? And lucky you don't have to see him. No? Can you imagine if you see him every day or at work even? Oof. Then you gotta change job, change house or change country. Yeah? To forget. Some people, they vow to find each other life after life. Sometimes it happens, but mostly not. They can't, anyway. Okay. Do you feel good, I hope? Take some candy? Yeah. It's okay, don't blame him, okay? Don't blame him. Just a situation like that, huh? Yeah, a situation like that. Should I tell you some secret? Yes. Just to make you feel better. Long time ago, true story. Long before you even remember, maybe 1,000 years ago, huh? There was two people who lived together very nicely, huh? But that was after that. Before that, they were enemies. Not a true enemy, like killing each other or doing something too bad. It's just like concurrence, you know, like competition at work or something, political, business competitors. But then they came somehow, the guy, the opponents, came to admire his competitors, you know, so then he wanted to be with her very much. But he can't. At that time it was too late already the rift is too far, so he held that in his heart so much. So next life he was born He chased after her. Yeah. Then they were okay, they were okay together. And they lived together very nicely, yeah. And then, but it's still the enmity is still there between them. So the relationship wasn't that good as it should be, But they was attracted to each other immediately, because they were opponents before. And they feel there's such an attraction. Feel like, oh, like I know that guy or I know her, Okay, so that anyway, so they became couple, but relationship are not too good. But they like each other, somehow. Or he likes her still. So next life, come back again. Another time, be a couple. But this time, relationship goes well, better. Like last time, maybe 60%, this time 70%, huh? And then because one person is very spiritual. But the first life, the guy became disciple after a while, because she became a master then. The next life also, he's also a he, and then she also a spiritual person, also seek enlightenment and all that. So he kind of get bored, So he fell with another woman just for a few months, and he feel bad that they don't get on well. So he came back to the spiritual, fifth level person. Yeah, fine. It's okay. It doesn't matter. But then, long time after, and then they separate because they died. That one person died, and the fifth level continue stay alive but alone, until she died. And of course, the fifth level person always go around and become fifth level person. If she want to go anywhere, she always maybe low before, but always go up. So the other person, because of this betrayal to the fifth level saint, so he has never been able to reach a higher level of spiritual practice. But nevertheless, he's so attached to the experience that they live together, so he wants to look for her all the time in different form. He cannot, so he became like a practitioner, for many hundred years in order to go higher, so that you can have a choice to look and to be born where he wants, to be with her. Even then, when he see her, nothing can happen, because the woman that he has betrayed with for a few months now came back and stay in between them already. So he can see it, but he feels something, but he cannot do anything. Understand? So whatever mistake you make, it comes back. Whenever you don't want it the most, it comes back and make trouble for you. Therefore, there's always the precept tell you to be careful, because it's not just one life you live. Even you became a saint already, that person has attained like 4 levels in order to be able to come down wherever he wants. But he cannot erase the past karma that he made. That person, that the woman came all the way 800 years after to meet him there. And they don't get on well either. But it's already there. Difficult to just shake off somebody. And you're also confused, you don't know if it's good or not good. To shake it off, even though you don't get on well, but you don't know anything better up to now, Especially if it's first love or first time, like you never know, you don't have experience in love. So even though it's bad, the relationship is still better than no relationship, because you don't know, It's very difficult. Very difficult. Many of you know that, even you have bad relationship, you cannot shake it, because the force of karma is so strong. That woman who has come this time, because she has an excuse to, you see, he has a relationship with her for 2 months, so she can use that as an excuse. Besides, he has a strong willpower. After he left her at that time, come back to the fifth level spiritual wife, she gets so angry. She went out and learned black magic, and she put a curse on him. For wherever he goes, he can never see that person again, his wife again. So 700-800 years, a person suffer a lot and can never find her. But then he try hard, practice spiritual, and 800 years later meet her. But with another person in between already. So the person you are with is not always good for you, although it seems like that. Yeah, you just get habit. She cooks good, you know. Oh, he opened the car door, something like that. Something is there for you to hang on. You know, and even though life is suffering, but you don't have time to even think about it. You get up in the morning, you drink a quick coffee, you go to work, yeah? Whatever you argue last night, it has to be forgotten for the work. And then come back, continue argue again maybe, but then don't have time. Must watch TV, must take the dog out, must take care of the kids, the children, whatever, you know, must clean the house, must pay the bill, whatever, and then you don't have time to think of what to do with the relationship, yeah? And so day in, day out, you just keep continue with that. And then sometimes the pressure of loyalty or friends, yeah? Because you know each other and you know all the friends and they're all like hoorah that you stay together and something like that. So everything just keep you in bondage and you cannot shake it off. And sometimes it costs you spiritual attainment. Some of you could have attained higher level already, but you can't because of relationship. Yeah? So at least you don't have one. Yeah? So it might not bind you. It might make you happy, but it might bind you, who knows? Yeah? It might be a bad relationship, then it worse than the suffering you have been going through. You miss him and all that, may be painful. But you never know. If you're with him, it might be more painful. Yeah? And you couldn't even shake it off then because it's been too deep. It becomes too deep, yeah? And you have things together, you share houses or whatever, and you share a bank account, whatever, and then it seems so complicated to separate, yeah? So you just go on like a cow, you know, or the horse just continue the same way. Yeah, and this costs you sometimes spiritual attainment. I'm sorry for some of you, I don't want to say who, but I guess you know. I guess you know in your heart why you are slow. Yeah? So I told you already, if the car bothers you, sell the car. The house bothers you, sell the house. Yeah? Anything you want to sell and nobody buy, I can buy it. Yeah?
I lived in a very difficult relationship already for a long time.
Difficult relationship?
Very difficult relationship with my husband.
Yes.
I would like to get away. And I haven't been strong enough so far to do it, but now I feel strong enough.
Yeah.
But I feel so sorry for him, you know.
I know.
So what, I don't know if he is my karma, if I should really try and just bear it, or if it's better if I get away, because I feel I can't advance spiritually as long as I'm with him. Get away, yeah.
Yeah.
His energy is very, very negative.
Dragging, yeah.
Very depressed, and sometimes he's so full of hate.
I understand. It's time, you can go.
Can I go?
Yes.
But what do I do with him? I mean, can I just drop him? He's 72 and I feel...
I don't know. What you do is what you do. Can give him money.
I feel I don't have anything. No, I just feel sorry.
Okay, just give him then.
No, I don't want to anymore.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
You feel sorry for him, keep him.
Can one just sort of, split and keep on good relation?
Okay, then split and keep a good relationship.
We probably get on much better if we didn't live together.
Huh?
We probably would get on much better.
Yeah, who knows? Try it. And if you still feel sorry for him, he's still there. Just take him, put him back in the pocket. Oh, no. Up to you, eh? You have to know.
Is this an example?
But if you want to, you are in a position to go.
Okay.
How old are you?
Today, 61.
61, he's 72. Wow. Why you find such an old husband?
No. I've been with him for,
I know.
for 40 years or so.
Yeah, I should find a younger husband. It's always better.
Okay, any volunteers?
And you don't have to take care. You don't have to take care. Men, when they're old, it's really difficult.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
So much demanding, you know, a coffee at 7 o'clock, newspaper at 7:10. His sofa has to be right there and spotless, and you know, his program is football, and you cannot change any other channel, blah blah. Whatever, okay, it's your problem, eh? But if you want to go, you can.
Thank you, Master.
But you have to take care that he's in a good hands somewhere or somewhere. I don't know if he's happy in an old home or with relatives.
No. I think we just have to get him a flat.
Oh, a flat and take care of him then, okay? Does he have money? He has enough money to live alone, right?
We'll have to try and manage somehow.
Yeah, or give him money to pay for the flat and for food and yeah. Well, rather money than spiritual energy, no?
Yeah.
If that's what you feel sorry for him, then do it. Yeah, talk to him, see how he feels, yeah?
Okay.
Of course it's difficult, no? Or if you just keep him like I keep my dogs, it doesn't matter. They are so draggy, but they're nuisance, but they're already there, so I keep them.
Yeah, but they probably don't abuse you.
He abuse you?
Yeah.
Not verbally.
Not verbally, yeah.
And emotionally.
He can be a very sweet, nice man, but when he has these bad phases, which are more often than not, he will wish me dead. You know, he'll say, why don't you drop dead? Why don't you go to hell?
Okay, then just go dead. Go die. Come here, die here, and leave him alone. Anywhere, you know. If you wish you die, then okay, so you don't want to see me, then I'm gone. Just pack and go.
Yeah, that's always an idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But you're so happy, nobody would guess.
But I'm happy because I'm with you.
Yeah, when you're here,
I'm not always this happy at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, poor
but it's
baby.
okay. I'm looking after my 2 grandchildren, and they're very happy little kids, and it makes up for a lot.
Okay, he's so old, you have to take care of him a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
If you're separate, you take care of him.
Yeah.
If he's younger, I thought you were so young, I thought your husband maybe 30 years or something. Just drive. I thought you just drive and drop him at a gas station and then... But if he's 72 years old, then you have to take care a little bit, okay? Anybody did that to you? You happy like that? You like it? Okay, any more questions, babe? Any more questions? Yeah, sometimes mundane problem cannot be separated from spiritual issue, eh? It's a very difficult thing. Yeah, it's no harm to separate from him, no harm, just get him a place, take care of him, but you have your space, you know? And also save him a lot of karma, cursing you.
And me as well, because he brings out the worst things.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Enemies always happen to bump into each other. And then love at first sight even, you know, and all that stuff. And then you never know what, you know? Everything is full of all the appearance in this world just kind of fool you, and you lost everything and you don't even know. Horrible. Some people they open restaurant and all that, you know, and very prosperous, and they sell meat and all that. They think they earn a lot, but they're losing, you know, appearance. Yeah.
No, he's not just a bad man. I feel that he's progressing since I meditate with you. He sometimes tells me when I go on a retreat, for example, you meditate for me, I need it.
Oh.
But on the other hand, he can make, you know, he keeps telling me, oh, you're going again. And as soon as your tape is on, he immediately rushes in and turns it off. And so it's a bit, he's like possessed by some very bad energy sometimes.
It's not possessed, it's just low level.
Okay.
It's just astral. Unfortunately, we have only a few millions of them, but they're spread out everywhere, hanging on to us, yeah? To you. Already prepared. That's Maya already prepared the karma from last life. Whoever your enemy, they plant it around you. Make trouble. Even plant it as your friend, your husband, your wife. Difficult to get rid of. Yeah. But you're lucky, you have only one baby. I have many. I have to love them, take care of them, just like you. Yeah?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I wish you luck, eh? I wish you luck too. You're so beautiful. You'll be happy, no problem finding a boyfriend. If you want one. Eh? Just get rid of him and then something else will happen. You keep hang on to it, you know, so you're not happy and you're not open, and so nobody wants to approach you because you're so depressed and always hanging on to that person, and that his energy is clinging to you when you think of him. So bro, it's just feel, yuck, huh? Right, anyone about family problem? Today I am in a good mood.
Moi aussi, j'ai le même problème avec mon couple. Je suis 22 ans avec lui.
22 ans?
22 ans.
Mais qu'on vit ensemble?
Ouais, 22 ans.
Oh, but how old are you?
40.
Not possible. Vous êtes si jeune.
Merci, maître.
Okay. Comme teenage, 20 ans.
22 ans. 22.
22, okay.
Alors, ça marchait parce que je suis très très heureuse pendant beaucoup d'années avec mon mari. On a eu du problème extérieur. Et puis il a changé beaucoup, moi aussi, mais moi je me suis remontée.
Comment changer, lui?
On avait une relation. On avait une relation très très bonne, mais il a changé, il a souffert beaucoup. Et puis il a changé la relation avec moi.
Pourquoi faire? Pourquoi? Alors, qu'est-ce que...
Bon, le problème, c'est que... bon, je tiens plus avec lui parce qu'il me coupe mon spiritualité. Alors, pour être avec lui, je dois laisser de méditer. Alors, il y a des moments que je ne tiens pas le coup, je dois méditer. Vous comprenez, maître?
Comment?
Pour être avec lui, je dois laisser de faire ma méditation. Parce que
mais pourquoi?
Parce que énergétiquement, je ne peux pas résister, parce que de temps en temps, il boit, il mange de la viande, alors je ne peux pas être avec lui.
Mais il ne faut pas être avec lui dans votre corps, vous êtes ensemble.
Oui, mais je ne suis plus amoureuse de lui maintenant.
Hein?
Je ne suis plus amoureuse de lui maintenant.
She doesn't love him anymore.
Ah, je comprends, mais qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
Non, maintenant, je veux dire que je suis en train de me divorcer. Et puis, on a 2 enfants petits, de 4 ans et 7 mois. Ouais, c'est des problèmes. Mais bon, j'ai une sœur initiée qui va venir m'aider à soigner les enfants.
Ah, ok.
Alors, de moment, c'est ça. Mais il est très gentil, alors on va le laisser peu à peu.
Voilà.
On va le laisser peu à peu, et puis, je sais pas, si je peux, je sais pas.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu veux alors? Tu veux divorcer?
Non, je veux demander si...
tu veux divorcer ou tu veux avec
non, de
mari?
moment, je veux essayer de laisser passer le temps, et on verra bien après ce qui peut se passer.
Ok. Ça va comme ça?
Je sais pas, je pense.
Ça va,
je pense que c'est le meilleur pour moi, pour ma méditation.
Moi, je ne sais pas non plus. C'est que vous faites comme vous sentez dans votre corps.
J'ai eu 2 années pour le penser.
Ok. De toute façon, doucement.
Oui, c'est ça, je le fais très très doucement.
Très doucement.
Très très doucement.
Parce qu'il y a les enfants. Hein.
Ouais.
Mais il faut faire attention que vous n'avez plus d'enfants. Hein.
Ah non. J'en ai assez avec 2.
6 mois, mon Dieu.
7.
Comment ça va passer comme? À 7 années?
Non, 7 mois.
7 mois,
7 mois la petite.
How did it happen, you? Okay,
C'est tombé. Je pense que c'est le karma.
Ok, ça va, ça va. C'est tout de karma, hein?
Ouais.
Comme vous voulez, hein, ça fait rien. Manchmal, manchmal?
Vous pouvez parler l'anglais, on peut me traduire.
Ah, traduire, traduire.
She's talking about her relation with her husband. She's married since 22 years, and but she has two kids, very small, 7 months and 4 years, and she wants to divorce because the relation is not very good. So she says she would like, maybe she will do it slower.
Yeah.
And the master say yes, and she can have some help from her sister, initiate, who will help her with the children. So,
but he still loves you. It's not true. She say that he doesn't. Oh, she doesn't love him anymore. Yeah, but he still loves you very much. Is that true or not? Yeah.
she knows.
Oh,
Yes.
that's difficult, huh? Maybe you try to tell him be vegetarian and drink less. Ça marche pas? Difficile? Parce que il t'aime beaucoup, hein? C'est facile también. C'est facile de parler avec lui. Donc quitter l'avion et quitter l'alcool.
He loves you very much, so it's easy to talk to him and to tell him to stop eating meat and drinking.
Maybe because of that she feels disgusted. So the love relationship is strenuous a little bit. But if he follow the way she lives her life, maybe the relationship will improve. You don't have to divorce a person just because he eat meat or drink alcohol.
Tu n'as pas
You
besoin.
change him.
Tu n'as pas besoin de divorcer quelqu'un simplement parce qu'il mange la viande ou il boit l'alcool. Il faut l'aider à changer.
There are worse things than eating meat.
Il y a des choses pires que manger la viande.
Yeah. If the person is brutal, is low level, is bad, abusive, is worse than the person who just eat meat and do not act in a violent way.
Il y a des gens qui sont violents, qui sont brutaux, qui peuvent abuser de toi, et c'est pire que des gens qui mangent la viande.
Yes. So he could change if you want to change him.
Il peut changer si tu veux qu'il change.
He's a good man.
Il est un bon homme.
Yeah. And you have already 2 children, so you should consider very well before you act.
Tu as déjà 2 enfants, donc tu dois vraiment bien réfléchir avant d'agir.
Good man, difficult to find.
Un homme bon, c'est difficile à trouver.
Yeah. He's very, very loyal.
Il est très loyal.
Yeah, and he loves you.
Et il t'a quitté?
He loves you.
Il t'aime.
And on that basic, you can work.
Tu peux travailler sur cette base.
Yeah. You've been with him long time. You should help him as a friend. Even.
Ça fait longtemps que tu es avec lui, donc tu peux l'aider en tant qu'ami.
Yeah. You tell him that you prefer him be vegetarian and do not drink, and then maybe you feel better about it, and then he will do it.
Dis-lui que tu préférais qu'il soit végétarien, qu'il ne boive pas, et peut-être plus tard, s'il le fait,
he will do it.
Et peut-être il va le faire.
Yeah. Maybe he will do it. Then you will work on that love relationship. Huh? You have children together.
Et comme ça, vous pourrez travailler sur l'amour. Vous avez des enfants.
Maybe it's workable. It's still workable, eh?
Peut-être c'est possible que ça marche encore.
Okay. Anyone else? No?
I just feel very bad about having talked about my husband because it looks like he's only bad. He really has also very good sides.
Of course.
He's very caring, and
Yeah.
I suppose he, in a way, in his own funny way, he loves me. That's why I could never get away from him.
Okay, then don't get away with
I
it.
know I want to. I just want to be sure it
told
doesn't
me
sound-
that he's abusive and
Yeah, he
he's
is.
dragging your spiritual practice and
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
But not
He cursed
always.
you and all that.
Not always.
But you can do it. Of course, nobody do it 24 hours. Excusez-moi. Of course, everybody have a little point somewhere. I told you already. He opened the car door. She cooks good. Yeah. All this little point to hold us there is like a cuff, you know, small, but it binds. All the fool. For yourself and for everybody. Yeah, emotional bond is very strong, eh? Not easy to shake it. It's up to you. Live with him 30 years or something already. Why not a couple more years? The guy is too old already. He might go tomorrow. What's so funny? Yeah. Such a happy person. It's always like this, you know, somehow. Told me that he's abusive and he's dragging your spiritual practice and blah, blah, blah. He cursed you and all that.
Not always.
But you can do it. Of course, nobody do it 24 hours. Excuse him, all. Of course, everybody have a little point somewhere. I told you already. He opened the car door. She cooks good. All this little point to hold us there is like a cuff, you know, small, but it binds. All the fool. For yourself and for everybody. Yeah, emotional bond is very strong, eh? Not easy to shake it. It's up to you. Live with him 30 years or something already. Why not a couple more years? The guy is too old already. He might go tomorrow. What's so funny? Yeah. Such a happy person. It's always like this, you know, somehow. I tell you, the quiet person always marry the noisy or boisterous person, you know? And the big person marry a small person, you know? It's something opposite, yeah? Most spiritual person are married to the lower level astral. Yeah. And still make excuse. He's such a good guy sometimes. He loves me. Who knows? Who knows if he really loves you? Huh? He might have 18 years old someone next door you don't even know about it. The thing is, he takes both, so you don't even know. I'm kidding. But it could happen. It could happen. In many of my lifetime, I was married too, eh? Before you enlighten, you marry, you fall in love or you love whatever, like everybody else, and then you just stay married, eh? Even after you became enlightened or master, whatever, you stay married, eh? And some of those lives, my partner betrayed me, and I didn't even know about it. Yeah? Now I know. A couple of thousand years later, I look, God! I'm just kidding, I don't mean him.
That would be great, because then I could live with a good conscience.
What?
If you know, that would be great if he was having somebody else. Then I could live with a clear conscience.
No, but you never know, that's a problem. He won't tell you. No, I'm just kidding. I stay with him with the illusion that he loves you. That's better than he doesn't love you, no? Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep him. Sometime, because I didn't know it at that time, but now sometime I met those person again, and then it strike me why this and that happened. Then I check into the past, see what happened, then I know. But I didn't know before. Yes?
Master, well, as I'm listening now to all this,
meditate, right? But they need to cleanse their heart. It's mundane, but it hangs with spiritual. If I don't solve it, they cannot meditate well because it's a stone.
No, I understand. I'm grateful that you agree to this conversation because it's personal things.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, for me, to live in a couple or not, I think it can be both.
Yeah, it can be.
But I don't want to feel very lonely. That's why I think it's impossible to have a couple without such strong karmic relation. Just to have a couple on friend basis.
Understand. Yeah.
You see?
Difficult.
Most of the times they are enemies.
Possible, but difficult to find one. You have to have affinity with them to have a good relationship. Understand? Otherwise, it's so plain, Like, look at this guy, for example. Can you love him and stay with him, for example? You can't. Even though he's a beautiful guy, handsome, or good guy, whatever, but you don't feel anything. Not even to be friends. You have to have something to stay together. So mostly it's the enemy's energy that make you feel, strike you, like something there, so you begin to pay attention to that person.
But if he is attached to me and I'm not,
then forget it. Why? Why bother? If you like him, fine. I can decide for you.
No. I just think it's easier to handle the relationship when you're not attached. Not very attached.
Yeah, it's true. But mostly they are attached. That's why they're together. But if you're higher level, for example, he and his wife,
Yes.
They think they're attached, but it's not. Just they get on well.
Yeah.
And they are very high level.
Yes.
Not the fifth, but high. So they understand each other, what's the goal, So they stay together and they just like friends, but just they're already there, and they build a friendship all these years. But if you want to look for some person, it has to have affinity with you.
Yes.
Otherwise you don't feel either love or enemy. These two attract quick.
Yes.
Either you've been love before or you've been enemies before. These two are like lightning. You saw that person, right, something with this guy or with this girl. And then you begin to pay attention. Even if enemy, of course you don't see the enemy in him. You say, he's good looking. This is a force of karma. The guy ugly, but for example, but because of the karma, you think he's the most attractive guy on the whole planet. You wouldn't change him for anything else. Everybody else will wonder what you see in him. For example, I'm talking about you or not? Problem, That's the problem. Yeah, I told you before, sometimes you sit in a restaurant or coffee and you see the couple hold hands and you wonder what they see in each other, And it's something, mostly the beautiful girl mostly attract to very ugly guys. And some handsome guy attract to ugly girl. You saw that all the time. So if it's not karma, what is it? How can that be? You saw all the models sometimes because I was in designing business. I saw all the time. Mostly tall, blonde woman supposed to be beautiful. She's always with a short, fat, bald, black hair guy. Do you know that? Or did you notice? I'm not kidding. And he has to even have a big stomach as well. Then he's the ideal husband of her. Am I kidding you? You saw it, right? So every time if I see a blonde and just married to some guy, I don't even have to look at him. I know already how he looks like. And not just the models. I saw many people in a shop, restaurant, anywhere. And she loves him like heaven, whatever. And the guy, you don't even want to even think about it. I don't even want to think of him. No? Are you Are you? You saw it?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So,
Next time I just ask a beautiful blonde woman out because I've got all the
you just have to be bold, a little bold. If you're not bold, it's a little bit left, but you still stand a good chance, baby.
Now I understand that. You said you saw the couple and what they see in each other. When that I couldn't understand.
Oh, now you understand.
I was looking more at the actual connection when you love each other. But you just look at the physical, right? Between the two physical. Oh yeah, I understand now.
But it's not just one time. Okay, I understand love is about physical, but it's always the same.
Yeah. But what's upsetting is you were talking about me.
I'm not upset. Okay, sometimes I look in a magazine and I say, and such and such movie star is married to somebody, and she's it's kind of blonde and tall and willowy. And then I say to the attendant, you watch, I'm not watching, you tell me, is that guy dark hair, bald, little, and fat, and big stomach or not? He said, yeah, how you know? Sometimes he say, but he's not bald. I say, he better lose some hair or else. Yeah, because I saw many couple like that. It's funny how you love the opposite. That's what it is. Never mind. Okay. Now you guys, the bald guy and fat, don't be afraid because I've seen good example everywhere. Don't feel conscious or anything. You stand a great chance. Yeah? Better than those so-called good-looking or tall guy. Oh, they're nothing. Yeah, it sounds funny.
Are we able to see if the relationship is based on karmic energy or on love?
Yes, you can see. But you have to really be fair and objective. You are in it, so you can't see much. But basically, if you can get on well, like 70% of the time, like 70% happiness, 30% rubbing of fighting, then you can say that it could have been, it's chance that you have good relationship before. Either friends or relatives or lovers. Nah? But if you only like 50 some or 50 less, then you better get out, baby. Otherwise, I don't know how you practice. If you have a relationship, and any moment at all, there's trouble arise. Even in a candlelight dinner and anything, there's something always happen. Then you should know that's enemies. Okay? Or just continue until it solves. Or continue next life until it's all erased. Or get out.
No, but we cannot get out.
Cannot?
We can.
Can? Oh, well. Of course you can. It's up to you, eh? Sometimes you get out of that relationship and you pay something else. So it's always a price. But sometimes it's a time you get out. Yeah? You feel really strong urge to get out, that means it's time. Yeah? It's time. Sometimes you want to get out but you can't, then maybe it's still too strong. But we are practitioners. You can be strong will, and you have a lot of spiritual merit. You can pay a little bit for that so that you can get out.
I just want to be sure if I meet someone that I know that is based on love and not on the...
Understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can feel it, you can feel it. If it's harmonious and sincere, you have to really watch out. Yeah. Another thing, you can also look into like Chinese horoscope. It works. So if you happen to meet the one that opposite your zodiac sign that's not supposed to be, then you better stay away. It doesn't matter karma or not karma. It really makes trouble. Yeah, in Chinese they believe, for example, if the monkey live with the tiger or the snake live with the pig, then it don't work. What is? You want to say something?
Oh, yeah,
No.
I know.
You know it?
My sister is monkey.
Yeah. And you? Tiger.
Tiger.
So you don't get on well. Always friction.
We try to not to be, too much fighting,
But it's always something, huh?
you feel it's not.
Yeah, you feel it's not harmony.
We are not to quarrel or something.
Yeah,
but you just feel it's not.
The feeling, yeah, I understand. Even if you don't quarrel, inside you don't feel like you can work with that person. It doesn't matter what he does or not does, or quarrel or not quarrel. There's this harmony feeling inside. But the spiritual practitioner can also overcome that, but still difficult.
Live together.
What?
Two same signs.
Two same sign depends.
Depends.
Yeah. Anyway, just pray that you meet a good one or nothing. That has to be the best solution. Otherwise, you can never tell. Hey, you in love with somebody?
I'm not in love, but I have a relationship, and I don't know what it is. Because it's recent. Because it's
Is it good?
What?
Good? Is he good?
Yeah, he's very.
No,
very
it's
kind.
the relationship good.
Well, she's recent. The relationship is recent.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just need time to tell.
Yeah, if it's good, then it's good.
But
Yeah.
just it's the first time that he's very kind to my practice. I mean, he doesn't disagree. So at least I feel comforted. I mean, this is the most important for me. So the rest, I don't know. I think.
Yeah, that's the most important already, huh? It's okay, huh? Yeah. But sometimes in the beginning, they try to impress you. Oh, I am generous guy and good guy, everything, and they don't.
Actually, I'm here thanks to him.
Yeah?
Also,
He give you money?
Yes.
Good boy. That's the mark of love. I'm joking. But then he's good. Because he even let you go away from him. And he has to pay for it. So that cannot be bad. Nah? It's easy to tell. Right. Good. Like that's really unconditional, no?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because if he gives you money to buy clothes for him to look at or to take you somewhere with him, then it's different. But he gives you money to go away, then he must be good. Yeah. He must have some spiritual seed in him.
Yeah.
Maybe it will develop later. And
Also, actually, you tell us that we become powerful with practice.
Yeah.
Actually, when we met, he immediately was how to say, he had an illness that was immediately gone. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thanks to you.
Well, he tells me yes. He tells me that he feels I helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have him. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, we're done with relationship, or we want some more? Oh, she's happy. Yes.
I have one question. My family and also not nearest grandfather, and they all was hunters, butchers, and they sell alcohol.
Yeah.
Was I practitioner before that I'm here, or?
No, you haven't been. First time.
First time.
It doesn't matter about them. You make your own independent life, okay? Be better for you, eh? You warm? You okay, everybody? Good. All right. And you drink, you eat, you good? Everything okay? Yeah. New Buddha, how do you feel? Tell us something.
Yeah, glad to know.
Raconte quelque chose pour nous. Yeah. Great privilege come with great responsibility. believe he's a Buddha. It would have helped if he looked a little more, handsome or whatever, the way you expect. Big ears and the top of hair over here. Okay, translate for him.
He doesn't know what to say, but he has one question: is if he has something special now to do.
He doesn't have to, but he can be Kuan messenger, for example. But he has to be trained afterwards, some other time. No rush. Yeah, he's already single, he has no problem. So you can dedicate your life, the rest of your life, the knowledge that you have, the power that you possess for the use of our being. That's the most noble thing I can think of to do. But I think he wanted to do it already. I mean, not like he think that Kuan messenger or anything, but he wanted to serve all the beings already in his heart. That's why he became Buddha so quick. He's already serving. Nah?
He doesn't know what to say, but he has one question: is if he has something special now to do.
He doesn't have to, but he can be Kuan messenger, for example. But he has to be trained afterwards, some other time. No rush. Yeah, he's already single, he has no problem. So you can dedicate your life, the rest of your life, the knowledge that you have, the power that you possess for the use of our being. That's the most noble thing I can think of to do. But I think he wanted to do it already. I mean, not like he think that Kuan messenger or anything, but he wanted to serve all the beings already in his heart. That's why he became Buddha so quick. He's already serving. Nah? Also, he is bachelor, not just by chance. It's just some subconscious desire in him to be alone, so he can more concentrate to practice and to serve people as beings. Otherwise, he don't look too bad, no? I mean, he doesn't look like a Buddha, but he's a handsome guy, no? I said to him, okay, because he said, okay, now I'm a Buddha, things will change, So I said, yeah, pay attention, be careful, because maybe a lot of girls will like you now. Even fellow practitioners, they have a specialty in doing that. And also Maya also want to seduce him. You see, sometimes the person is not good looking or anything special, but he became resident. Oh, so many girls or boys begin coming. And then he fell. A very bad trap, bad test. But sometimes the person is unwanted even already in the family, or even don't want by his wife or his girlfriend or her boyfriend, whatever. Then became resident, then boyfriend want to come by, girlfriend run, I'm here, please. Yeah, very noisy. So pay attention to it. Protect yourself. I don't care. You're Buddha. You do what you want. My job finished. Yes, madam. Aki? Here.
Normally when we draw the light, we have to repeat the names and
Oh yeah, just like normal. Just add in some more. That's all. Okay. And when you do the sound, you don't repeat anything.
Yes. But it's just because. I think once you told about the points related, like for example, if you say the names, it's so many points.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that you have to abandon the light and the sound to get points. Your spiritual wisdom don't always go with the points. So you need to meditate light and sound, okay? To get back your wisdom, huh? The point is just to speed it up, okay? Right. So don't just recite all day, all night because you have more points and now you don't meditate. That's wrong.
And I would also like to ask maybe for some advice for when reciting the names and the gift.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel that when I'm reciting, that I'm very much concentrating, like, that I'm not really relaxing in it, and I'm just like concentrating, and I don't really feel that that I can go, how to say.
Understand? Do not stress yourself out. Yeah, you concentrate on the wisdom eye, but you repeat it just as by the way. Yeah, like sing along, eh? So it's like sometimes you're cooking but you're singing, huh? No? And you brush your teeth and you're humming. You can do two things. Do not stress it too much. Number 1, 100 points. 200 points. 300.
The idea of the points, I never really liked it too much because I know if I concentrate on the points, then I'm not myself anymore.
No.
So that's not. I'm not really asking it for the points, but it's just that maybe.
Understand? I know. I'm just making it light. I'm a good comedian, don't you know? Make everybody laugh. I know you're not like that. Yeah, there's no need to defend yourself. Nobody cares here. Nobody accuse you anything. What I mean is, just do everything you do as usual. The name, the phrase is just to help you more. Yeah, in case you lack in some way, you still can make up for it. All right? Yeah? But don't abandon anything. Okay. Some more, yes.
I just wanted to ask a question about debt. If you have like a car loan or like a house loan or any debt to your family and like money debt or anything like that, do you have to clear that before you can reach the 5th level?
I think you should.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the bankrupt Buddha, not bankrupt Buddha. Yeah, just clean it up, eh?
Okay.
But if sometimes if your family members also practitioners, if they are not pushing about it and they say they give it to you, then also fine. Because it's possible that they owe you before. You see? So every situation is different. The main point about the 5 precepts is that you have to keep yourself correct. You see, the concept is that you don't try to hurt other people on purpose. You don't try to take advantage of other people on purpose. Yeah? You have to keep a line somewhere, no? Yes. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
You don't try really hard to live on somebody else. You see, it's the intention, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes give and take does happen in the family. It's all right. Yeah. It will work out. You will feel it. You feel whether that money you can take or not, or you should return. Understand? You know it. You're strong enough now.
Maître, bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonsoir. Hein?
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Je voulais poser une question, c'était par rapport aux parents. Moi, je ne vois pas mon père depuis, je sais pas, 20 ans. 20 ans. Donc, est-ce que c'est le karma, ou est-ce que c'est bien, ou est-ce que c'est pas bien?
Ça fait rien.
D'accord.
Ça fait rien, ou on vit, on a papa, ou on n'a pas de papa.
D'accord, non mais c'est correct par rapport au respect des parents.
Respect les parents quand même, hein.
He doesn't see his father since like 20 years, and he asks if it's okay or not. Master say yes, it's no problem. But he still has to have respect for his parents.
Yeah. If he has time, if opportunity arises, and if his father wants to see him for some reason, he should also go and say hello.
Si tu as l'opportunité de voir ton père, tu peux aller le voir et lui dire bonjour.
Or call sometimes, say hello.
Peut-être l'appeler, lui dire bonjour.
If you feel like doing it.
Si tu sens que tu dois le faire.
If he did something wrong, you forgive him.
S'il a fait quelque chose de mal, tu lui pardonnes.
Because our real father is not even him.
Parce que notre vrai père, ce n'est pas lui. Ton vrai père, c'est pas lui.
If he leaves you and it's also good, fine. Then you have less authority to deal with.
S'il t'a quitté, ça va. Comme ça, il y a moins d'autorité à faire face.
Everything works out just fine.
Tout ce qui se passe, ça va.
Whatever happened, happened.
Tout ce qui arrive, arrive.
Yeah? It's not your fault, it's not his fault.
Ce n'est pas ta faute ni la sienne.
Just the working of karma.
C'est le karma qui travaille.
Sometimes he has only affinity with you for 2 days or 2 years or 5 years, and the affinity finished, he gone.
Parfois l'affinité c'est seulement 2 jours, 2 ans, et une fois que l'affinité après est partie, c'est fini.
What happened? Come here,
Qu'est-ce qui se
tell us.
passe? Viens nous dire.
Yes, talk about it
Faut
so
que tu
you
en
feel
parles,
better.
comme ça tu te sentiras mieux.
You want to talk over there or you want to talk here? It's fine. Today we're talking about family. You take your chance. I don't always talk about it. Ça va là, toi?
Ça va, merci maître.
Hey, mais qu'est-ce qui passe?
Je sais pas pourquoi il nous voit
parti?
plus avec ma soeur.
Tu et ta soeur? Elle va plus? Sometimes it happens. Parfois ça arrive, hein? Parce que peut-être il a tombé amoureuse avec une autre personne et c'est pas possible d'avoir tous les deux. Hein? C'est mieux qu'il est parti. Peut-être autre personne, l'autre femme déjà eu un enfant, les 2 enfants secrètement avec lui. Et il ne peut pas parler avec ta mère. Il a une position, il n'est pas possible de parler. Comprends? Il a peur, hein? Il n'a pas de courage, etc., etc. Tout peut arriver. Mais surtout, c'est le karma. Hein? Peut-être autre la vie, ta mère, elle a lui abandonné. Et maintenant, elle a fait la même chose. C'est comme ça, toujours. C'est pour ça qu'on a sorti de la cercle. Comme ça, on ne peut pas retourner. Hein? Comprends? Mon français, c'est pas très bien. Explain it to him.
Okay, maybe his father he fall in love with another woman and he had some kids with this other woman, and so he has to hide himself and he cannot tell the brother's mother the truth, so he doesn't have the courage to do it. So
Sometimes his position doesn't. It's not possible for him to tell society, pressure, all kind of things.
parfois c'est la pression de la société, toutes sortes de choses qui lui créent la pression.
Sometimes in the time that you were born, at that time it's very taboo. A man have another woman, thing like that. And if he has a good position in society, that's very, very bad for him. So it's difficulty for him to talk. But the most important is just karma.
Peut-être au moment où tu es né, c'était tabou d'avoir une relation autre avec une autre femme, donc selon la position aussi sociale de ton père. Donc, mais le plus important, c'est karma, tout ça c'est karmique.
Karmic relationship, yeah?
Donc je m'en occupe pas, c'est karma.
He doesn't have to take care of it.
Non, non.
J'ai pas besoin de le revoir. Enfin.
Non, pas besoin. S'il veut te voir, pourquoi non?
Non, je peux vous expliquer un tout petit peu, mais je peux pas embêter l'assemblée. J'ai reçu je travaille avec une nouvelle société et j'ai un fax. Et je le branche que pour recevoir, envoyer les contrats de vente avec la nouvelle société. Et un jour, j'ai oublié de débrancher le fax. Et j'ai reçu un email d'un monsieur qui a 67 ans et qui cherche mon père. Il n'y a que moi qui sais où il est. Qui a le numéro où peut-être la personne peut le retrouver.
C'est pour ça que tu le sais où il vit.
Je sais, j'ai un téléphone où on m'a dit si tu veux, tu pourrais le rencontrer. Mais je me dis, est-ce que ça vient à moi pour régler le problème ou est-ce que je n'ai pas à m'en occuper? Mais j'ai la réponse maintenant. C'est pas la peine.
Non, it's up to his heart, man. How he feels. How he feels to do to make him feel correct and happy. Sometimes it's good to forgive. It feels good. Otherwise there's a knot in there all the time, you don't open it.
Merci, Maître.
Maybe just have a look at him and talk to him. Yeah. You don't have to always see him, but no need to hate the person. At least he is an excuse for you to come into this world, and then you meet spiritual practice. Okay?
Merci, maître.
Hey, ça fait rien. Et ça va, te sens mieux maintenant? Tu te sens mieux maintenant? Okay.
We've had this situation with my sister for a while. She's been very generous, and we never actually have to ask. She just naturally gives.
Yeah.
And I felt very natural about it, but my husband doesn't feel as comfortable. But we're wondering if it is karma, and she has owed us, or does owe. Or has
It's okay, it's okay.
Because we never ask, it comes, it just comes. And we try to help her as much as we can, not just take.
Yeah.
Oh, I had another question. Oh, about the 5 names. It's said to say them with love and compassion, but I find that hard because I don't have a real deep understanding of what they represent. So when I say them, it feels a bit
5
empty.
names, love, compassion?
Well, when at the initiation they say try to say them with love and feeling.
Oh, well, as much as you can. Huh? Of course, you respect the laws, the kings of the 5 worlds.
Okay,
Sure.
sometimes it seems to be coming out a bit sort of empty for me.
Never mind, just repeat. Don't worry.
All right.
It will come.
Master, were we practitioners together before?
Yes, you have. You have a good relationship, right?
Yes.
Never been your disciple? No.
No. You've been with other masters. I'm not always here on earth. I run around.
I feel that it is my first lifetime when I become a disciple of Master, of your.
Yeah, it's correct.
True?
It's
Yeah.
correct. So, hi, stranger.
But I feel I'm still on the low level.
Extranjero. Hey, you see what, love? Feel like you saw me before? What?
Say low level.
Low level you are? No, if you're low, you cannot be here. At least you are 3rd level, no? Yeah, you are on 3rd level. Middle 3rd even. Okay. Ça va? Middle 3rd. Where are you? Yeah, some people here are not even middle 3rd, or even at the border. I'm not saying it. You can always progress, doesn't matter. Yeah, you take your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome. But hurry up, eh? Why not, eh? If you have to do something, do it fast, no? That's why I push you this time, huh? All day, all night. Do you feel all right? Yeah. No pain? A little bit? Go out, exercise, and then come back, you know? Yeah? When you really feel you cannot bear, go to the trailer and, you know, have a 2 minutes stretch out. Yeah, you know very well, huh? Wow, it's so smart. I don't even have to say anything. You know the rest. How smart can these people be? Many of you have been appointed Buddhas. Can you imagine? If we have a free system to vote, many of you would have become Buddha already. What a pity.
Master, if my father is sick, I have to go and look after him, or...
Yes, you should.
I should go to him.
If you can. If not, to go sometime, because you have to work also and you have family. You cannot come all the time. Or you bring him to your house, or you hire somebody to take care of him, or in hospital, and then you come, go, eh? If you can, then you stay all the time, but it depends on situation, eh? Why not?
Because I didn't have so much near to him.
Contact with him before, okay. How old is he?
83.
Oh dear. Where is he? Nearby you?
No, in Sri Lanka. I live in Sweden.
You work here, right?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where you work?
In Sweden, but now I am not working. I'm
Retired?
sick leave also.
Oh, no, I mean...
My father is in Sri Lanka.
So you live in Sweden?
Yes.
Who takes care of him now?
I have 2 brothers and some family members, some people around.
Okay, then it's fine. Fine.
So he has nice time.
Yeah, you can send some money, a gift or whatever to him, pray for him. Come see him sometimes if you feel like. Yeah, you should see him maybe once or something, yeah? If you can afford it.
I can.
Yeah, then go see him. Yeah, it's for your business, why not? He's your father. Go have a look at the poor old man. Yeah, before he goes. Make peace with him. Otherwise, if you go and then you feel, oh, I should have gone see him before he died.
I just came from him.
Yeah?
He got sick afterward.
You got sick because of him?
He got sick after.
After, okay, you can come back later. I don't mean right now or immediate, but you go when you're ready. Have a look at him, okay? You don't have long to live. Yeah? He's 83. Okay? Never know.
He loves me very much.
You love him very much?
He loves me very much.
He loves you. Oh, then there's some more you have to go. It's a natural thing to do, you know? I would have gone to see my parents, even though I know they have been my employee, but I love them too. That's it.